Hello, my name is Jason Dennis. This is Aloof. So the news today is that Billy Graham died at 99 years old, 9 months short of 100. R.I.P. So this guy was a piece of shit. I think everybody knows that. What do they say about Billy Graham, right? They say that he hated the Jews. This I don't really fault him for. He's a Christian preacher. What's he supposed to love the Jews? I call that one a wash. A lot of people hate the Jews. Secondly, that he preached with MLK. So you read anything about Billy Graham, what are you going to read? That, him and MLK were good buddies, and back in the 50s, they'd preach together, and that was some sort of big deal. Listen, everybody who's a piece of shit, they will occasionally, even if by accident, do some good thing in their life. I had this uncle who was like a pedophile, and he fucked all these Thai whores and stuff like that, but he took good care of his mother, So it's like, just doing a couple good things don't make a good person in the aggregate. Third thing I have to say is that he was rich, right? So I looked it up, about 25 million all said and told by the time he died. I don't know how that fits in with the whole Christian austerity, eye of the needle, Jesus Christ, poor, hookers, fishmongers, that kind of thing that Jesus was dealing with. Doesn't really seem like he'd be a preacher and be some super rich jerk-off asshole. Especially, if you're going to be some guy who comes to the aid of every political figure every time they're in trouble just to, there's nothing so deviant that you can't do that Billy Graham won't saddle up to you and forgive you for whatever the hell that's worth, as if he spoke for anybody else besides himself. Fourth thing is that Billy Graham was sort of the originator of all this megachurch BS that we see nowadays with the Joel Osteens and the Pat Robertsons et al., is that some sort of positive trend? The idea of, some rich jerk-off with slicked back hair snookering millions of people out of their money en masse just to, under the auspices of being some Christian soldier while just taking all their loose change for himself? I would say no. So the point is, Billy Graham, dead, good riddance, he's a piece of shit, and I guess if you were a fan of his, you're a piece of shit too. This was Aloof with Jason Dennis. Thank you so much for joining us.